Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. It's been quite a while since I got to post anything. I've been super swamped with work, with my own business, with my paintless dent removal business, and that I couldn't be more thankful for. To all my customers that watch this out there, thank you so much for your support, and then also for spreading the word and all that. If you guys live in the York, Pennsylvania area and need any paintless dent removal service, just give me a call at 717-368-8768, and I'll give you a free estimate, and that's for Armor Auto Recon. That's my company. Anyway, a little shameless plug there. Without further ado, let me do a quick walk around with the car. Pretty much looks the same as before, but, I'll give you the play-by-play on what's going on. Okay, well, I got the other wheel assembled here, which is great. They look fantastic. I absolutely love the new design. You can still see the radiator is out. Now, we lost Anthony, not for anything bad or anything like that. He's going back to school, so he has no time to play with race cars on top of all of that. So good for him. I appreciate everything that he's done. Anthony has been instrumental in the build, not only the building of this engine, but with a lot of the fabrication stuff. He's a tremendous fabricator, but like me, sometimes he was a bit overwhelmed, and this was the easiest load to cut, which I do not blame him for whatsoever. I appreciate his service and his help. Anyway, moving on. That did prompt me to buy my own real TIG welder, not my scratch start Eastwood one over there. So I believe I showed you guys this before, but that's all cut out and ready to go for a piece over there that has a couple of bungs on it that I'll show it to you. I gotta weld this too, so that's the oil pan. So anyway, this is the thing with the bungs on it. You'll see how they plug into that for the radiator. This just so happened to fit perfectly inside of the bungs here, so it should keep me nice and centered when I'm welding it. At least that's the idea. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, going back to the car here. Like I said, I got to weld that yet. Talked to Mr. Lee Stauffer, and he helped me come up with an idea for a pickup. When you shorten an when you shorten an oil pan, you also have to shorten the pickup. I'm sorry for the mess. I'm coming off a very big job that got the shop pretty messy, so bear with me here. Anyway, we'll cut this down, and then we'll put either a flex line on there of some sort, like oil resistant rubber or something like that, or we'll use that at least to help us gauge how much we'll have to cut off. So a little bit long-winded, but yeah, I gotta weld that up yet. I'm going to try to do that with the new TIG welder. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to do that. And then, moving back here, I think I showed you guys this before with the rear suspension. If you missed it in the last one, we're going to triangulate the suspension this way. It gives us a lot longer arms, and I don't think it's going to mess with the geometry too much. This is going to be a wishbone, though. It's not going to be two independent links. It'll be one link, and that's going to center the rear left and right. So it'll make it super easy. It's going to have one heim joint up in the front, one here, and one here. And these will just have bungs, like just like these. So those will go there, ish, and that's how that's going to work. So hopefully that works out well. All trial and error here. I also have to weld up the mounts for the fuel cell. So I think I'm going to start with that, because that's one of those projects that's not super structural. It's very important, yes, but if you screw up with some of the aluminum I'll be working with, it's not the end of the world. If I screw up on this frame, that's the end of the world. So, anyway, guys, like I said, not a whole lot of progress since the last time. I also went on vacation to Kansas. I don't know who goes to Kansas for a vacation, but I was out to see some old Army buddies, and one of my buddies lives out there. Actually, a couple of them live out there, and we went and rode some horses and saw what ranch life is in the plains, and it's very similar to the farm life back here in Pennsylvania. Lived that for a little while in my life, and so I'm pretty fortunate to learn a lot from that, and then see it from that point of view is also really cool, because they were talking about rodeo, and I'm like, wow, it's a lot like the racing community. And anyway, got off track there, but I thought you guys would want to know. Another thing that I got going on, that is almost perfect. I would say it's about an 1/8 inch off from being perfect, but that works for me. What the goal was is to get this arm centered between these two mounts, and we are just about an 1/8 inch off, and that is plenty fine. So these are a cut to length and bend as you need it. I needed a straight one, and this is pretty much the only option that I had. So I'm going to cut this down, and then I'm going to drill a hole for the heim joint, and we should be good. So it's all coming along. Albeit kind of slow right now on the build progress. There are some things on the back end that are going on, like purchasing some parts and such, so on and so forth. So hopefully, once I get the rear wheel haps in, like these were just mock-ups from my old sprint car wheels. Once we get the actual ones in, then I'll buy tires. And hopefully by then the suspension will be ready to set on the ground, and then, God willing, we'll be testing soon. Keep my fingers crossed. I know you guys were hoping to see me out there this year. It's not going to happen, but we're going to hit it hard beginning of next year, and we'll see how that goes. And we'll probably be shooting for the 2025 running of the Pikes Peak Hill Climb, just to do it right. We got stalled there for a little bit as far as this year's progress with parts and some budget issues. Not really budget issues, but some parts and stuff like that. So, that's racing. So it's not a big deal for us to push it one more year for Pikes Peak, especially, if we want to try to find some sponsorship. It'll give us a little bit more time to do so, and then it also gives us a little bit more time to promote ourselves. So I'm really looking forward to it. I got some of my racing family that really wants to, start coming out to the races, and they want to start crewing and stuff. They are on committed race teams other than this, but so they don't have too much time to come down to the shop. But I'm actually trying to make it a point now to do as much as I can on this, just so I can learn as much at the end here, now that I have a little bit more time to do stuff. I was relying on other people's experience just to get things done quickly and right the first time, and now I have a little bit more time to play with, so I'm going to try to do as much as I can just to learn, like welding, TIG welding. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do it until it works, and let's go from there. Anyway, I appreciate you guys following along. Really looking forward to getting this project done and done right. So I will keep you guys posted, and I'll see you next time. Bye.